Hi guys, this is an intro video for Chemistry 111 M03 and 111 M04. Okay, I'm giving you guys the exact same video because you're both hybrid classes and everything's going to work the same for both classes. So let's get to it. My name is Sharon Vincent and I'm your instructor. You guys are going to get to see me for the first time Wednesday in class, day one. So I hope to see you on Monday. Well, I better see you on Wednesday. We got stuff we got to do. Now, because this is a hybrid class, I'm only going to be seeing you on lab days. Okay? And we have a very short window in lab to get a lot of things done. Based on what I learned last semester teaching a hybrid class, I'm probably going to take a little bit of every lab time to make sure that you guys are where you need to be, and maybe giving you some quizzes that are going to count in with your paper homework, some different things to make sure that you guys are staying where you need to be at all times. Now, when you open up my page, it opens to modules. This is where it opens. And there are tabs over here to the side where you can access things. One of the things, of course, up here at the top is the syllabus. So this is Chemistry 111. It's the first semester of a 2-semester sequence of courses designed for science and engineering majors. And you're expected to have a strong background in math because you need to have completed Math 112 or a higher placement score. And we're going to look at naming, structure, atomic structure, molecular structure, chemistry bookkeeping. We're going to talk about energy. We're going to talk about properties and bonding. There's a lot of ground for us to cover. It's cool. Okay? This class meets in room 2311 and it's Wednesday from 10 to 12. I will probably usually start out by taking 30 minutes to make sure that everybody is up to date, and then we will launch into our lab. Okay? Now, the materials that you need, and I'm going to go edit here because I want to add some things in. If you look here on materials, okay, there's the textbook, TRO, Chemistry, Structures, and Properties. TRO is the author. There's the ISBN number. Okay. You also need goggles and a scientific calculator. And evidently I can't type. Okay. And labs will be printed from Canvas. Okay, so now you know what you need. Okay. Last date to withdraw, when your final is, will be on here. My 03 section's final is 10:30 on May the 3rd. On the syllabus for section 04, you'll see your date. Okay, this is all general stuff that every syllabus has. I'm not reading it to you. Let's talk about evaluations. Okay guys, there are 4 tests, 100 points each, 400 points, 12 labs, 15 points each, 1 is dropped, 165 points. Homework from mastering, that's online homework, is going to be worth 100 points, and you're going to have paper problems that are going to be worth 50 points at the end of the semester, so 715 points. Now let's talk about our online homework and our paper homework a little bit. The online homework is in mastering. Every couple of weeks, I will go pull what you've had to have gotten done in mastering, and then I will give you your percentage points earned. That's why this is 100 when I do that. So this number will change as the semester goes on, depending on how well you're doing on your homework. Your paper homework, those are paper sheets that I give you to do. And what I do is I add up the points possible to that point in time, take your points that you've earned to that point in time and divide it by the possible, then multiply by 50 to get this score. Okay, at the end of the semester, then all you have to do is add up your points to see where you are. So an A, you have to have a minimum of 643. A B, 572 to 642. So all the grade ranges are there. Okay, now here's your schedule. Okay, the first day that I meet this class is Wednesday the 13th. Okay, now this should say the 18th because that's when you come to lab. I copied this over from my Tuesday, Thursday class and they meet on the 19th, but you need to have yours done by the 18th. The lab safety video, okay, I'm going to show you in just a second, and I can show you where your lab safety quiz is and your lab safety rules. The first experiment we're going to do is scientific reasoning. I'm going to show you where that is. Okay, your first test is Wednesday, February the 10th. Okay, I'll keep reminding you about that test, and then you can see your second test, your third test there, and then down here it lists when your fourth test is. So your tests are all in there. Now this is a tentative schedule. We all know that right now things can go sideways, so we work with things as we go. Let's see if I can fix this. 18th. Save. All right, so that's good to go. Now let's go back to the modules. Now the first module that's going to be up here, because I haven't uploaded this video yet, is a watch this video module. Below it you're going to find this intro information. Okay, this is just a fact sheet. It's got the schedule, it's got the grade scheme on it, it's got my contact information on it. So, you know, if you click on this, it's just a really basic fact sheet. Okay, the room, here it says Zoom will be offered in 8 to 9:15 on Tuesday and Thursday. They tell me it's going to take them a couple of weeks, maybe 3, to get the cameras set up in there, but as soon as I have the capacity to let you guys zoom into my lectures, I'm going to give you that opportunity. And then your lecture for 103 is, your lab is from 10 to 12 on Wednesdays, and my 104, yours is from 12:30 to 2:30. There's 30 minutes in between because I have to clean the room. Okay, it's in 2311. There's also the information on the text again and all the stuff about the other materials. Then there's your grade scheme, and then there's your schedule. In this format, I can color code it so things pop out at you. Okay, let's go back to modules. Guys, here is my spring schedule. Okay, you email me inside Canvas to get a hold of me, which is the best way to do it. I am going to be checking things at around 7 a.m. in the morning. You'll notice at 8 o'clock on Tuesdays, I am pretty much booked until 2. And then I pick up again at 6 at night and I run until 9:30. So, early in the morning is when I'm probably going to be responding to things. On Tuesday, I'll have some block of time here, which I may be recording videos, but I'll try to check in with my emails there, and I'll check in on Monday morning and Friday mornings. Okay? But just so you know, mainly you're going to get responses from me in the mornings. By the time I get to Thursday afternoon, I'm going to be brain dead. Okay? But I'll be checking things in the morning. Now, if you scroll on down here, a very important module for you is this one. And these are my lecture videos. Okay, the first thing up here is your safety video. So that's going to be what you're going to watch while reading through the safety rules and taking your safety quiz. And then chapter 1 video will be here. I'm going to do math with you the first time we meet. I'm going to do essentially the e-chapter, the math handout, and you'll start watching videos for chapter 1. And they go on down through here. They're in the order that they're going to appear. Okay? Lots of videos. So that's the videos. Now, let's go back to modules. Under that, you're going to find my notes. So the first day, we're going to do the math handout. Okay? And then chapter 1 notes, chapter 2 notes, 3 notes, the notes are aligned there. Paper problems. I'll be physically giving you paper problems in class, but there'll also be copies of them here so that you can have access if you didn't make it to lab that week. Okay? Here are the labs. The lab safety rules and the lab safety quiz. You're going to need those when you watch the lab safety video. Science literacy and evidentiary reasoning is the lab we're going to do the second time I see you, the second week of classes. Okay? And here are the labs. All right. Here are reviews by chapter. So if you were to look at this, the review for the e-chapter comes in. Come on. Spin your little wheels. There it is. It will do things like, it'll say things like this: be able to write a number in scientific notation and take a number in scientific notation and write it in long form. It's bullet points of things I expect you to be able to do. And then down at the bottom, you'll find a list of problems in the book at the end of the chapter that I would expect you to be able to do. So it's examples of things I expect you to do. And there's a review for every chapter. As we approach test 1, I will tell you in lab, I'll post an announcement, things that say do this, do that, you know, this is what we're going to be covering on the exam. And this is the format the exam is going to be in. Okay, so if we scroll on down here, then there were some students that asked me for some extra practice worksheets. I'll take that out of here for right now. That won't show up on yours, but if we need it, I can always put up extra stuff. And then here's things that are loaded into every one of your courses. Okay, a course overview. And then there is this SSCC course online information, stuff you need. All of that's in there. Okay, I put it down at the bottom because it's generic. It doesn't, say anything about this specific class. Now, guys, when I see you during lab, that's the time to ask me questions. Okay, it'll be the time for you to get some individual help if you need it, or to set up times where you maybe could meet with me through Zoom, or come in and see me face to face to get things done. So take advantage of that time, and I will see you Wednesday.